Higher history, beyond the limits of recorded history. For more than a century we have been told a simple story about the Pyramids of Giza. They were built around 2500 BCE, during Egypt's 4th dynasty as royal tombs for pharaohs like Khufu, Khafre and Menkaure, a triumph of human organization, copper tools, ropes, ramps and faith in the afterlife. But what if this story is incomplete? What if the pyramids are far older than we are told? Remnants of a lost chapter of human history that predates dynastic Egypt by thousands of years. Let us begin with the official timeline. Mainstream archaeology places the construction of the Great Pyramid at around 2580 BCE. This date is based on king lists, inscriptions, and contextual artifacts found nearby. Yet here is the first problem. None of the major pyramids contain clear, original inscriptions stating who built them or when. The so-called quarry marks inside the Great Pyramid are controversial, fragmentary, and hotly debated. Now consider the structure itself. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an error of less than 0.05 degrees, more accurate than many modern buildings constructed with laser instruments. Its base is level to within a few centimeters across 230 meters. The stones weigh several tons each, some over 70 tons, cut and placed with precision that still challenges modern engineering. This is not simply impressive for ancient people, it is anomalous. And anomalies demand explanation. Let us turn to geology. The Sphinx, which is part of the same Giza complex, shows clear signs of vertical water erosion, not wind erosion, not sand erosion, but erosion consistent with prolonged exposure to heavy rainfall. The problem is simple. Egypt has been hyper-arid for at least 5,000 years. The last period of sustained heavy rainfall in the Giza region occurred near the end of the last ice age, around 10,000 to 12,000 years ago. If the Sphinx was already standing then, what does that say about the civilization capable of carving it? Mainstream responses often suggest later recarving or restoration. But this explanation struggles to account for the depth, pattern, and consistency of the erosion across the entire enclosure. Now look at the layout of Giza itself. The 3 main pyramids mirror the 3 stars of Orion's belt with remarkable precision. This alignment is exact not in today's sky, but as it appeared around 10,500 BCE, due to the slow wobble of Earth's axis known as precession. In ancient Egyptian texts, the god Osiris was associated with Orion, and the afterlife was described as a return to the stars. But here is the question rarely asked. Why would a 4th dynasty civilization encode a sky alignment that points to a date thousands of years before their own time? Unless they were preserving something far older. Consider the concept of Zep Tepi. Subundir, Bofferbokain Bandur, Ondan Andrafor, Wetsudansa the first time. In Egyptian mythology, Zep Tepi was a distant golden age when the gods ruled Egypt, when divine beings established order, knowledge, and sacred architecture. Egyptian priests themselves claimed their civilization inherited wisdom from a much earlier epoch. What if Zep Tepi was not myth, but memory? Now add one more piece to the puzzle: technological regression. The earliest dynasties of Egypt display extraordinary precision in stonework. Granite vases with tolerances of fractions of a millimeter, massive blocks cut with apparent knowledge of advanced geometry. Yet later periods show a decline in craftsmanship, not improvement. This is the opposite of what we expect from a civilization learning as it goes. It looks more like the fading echo of a lost science. If the pyramids were built by a civilization that existed before the last ice age, the implications are staggering. It would mean advanced societies rose and fell long before recorded history began. It would mean global cataclysms, floods, climate collapse, sea level rise, erase them almost completely. It would mean our timeline is not missing centuries, but millennia. To be clear, this does not diminish ancient Egypt. It elevates it. The Egyptians may not have built the pyramids from scratch. They may have inherited them, restored them, repurposed them, and preserved their meaning long after their original builders were gone. In this view, Egypt becomes a guardian civilization, keepers of ancient knowledge rather than its originators. The pyramids, then, are not tombs alone. They are monuments, time capsules. Messages in stone from a forgotten world, a world that existed before the sands, before the deserts, before history as we know it. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not how the pyramids were built, but why we are still being told they could not be older. Follow, comment, subscribe for more incredible videos about mysteries and forgotten knowledge from past civilizations. Higher history, beyond the limits of recorded history.